Here we go.
Hi, hello. My topic is going to be in the military subculture. And how many here know somebody in the military or talk to somebody in the military? All right, quite a few of you. And depending who you talk to, they either said they had a great experience or it was horrible. And I want to give it a misconception that the military is all bad, which kind of is, depending who you talk to, like I said before. So I got the stigma from I was an AP honors kid, and a lot of my teachers said, don't go to the military, it's horrible for you. My friends even had the same attitude towards it. So, and after reviewing a quote from Rob Henderson on Psychology Today in 2018, he stated that out of 4 people, only one of them will attain the minimum AVAS score to join the military, which is like really low. It's like 30 to join for the Air Force, or 23 to join the Navy, and these tests are not made to be difficult. So you kind of get an idea of who's trying to join. And this brings me to my first point, and this brings my first point that the military has a lot of misconceptions because of people who joined beforehand and they didn't have any guidance to do so. Then I would lead into what there's some benefits of people who joined and only took the time to prepare as they look into what they're doing. And my final point, of course, with these benefits, there's going to be some hardships. What did I put?
It's upside down. The 2 large ones.
Yeah. Alright, so this is a little mean that when you realize the recruiter lied to you. So a lot of people, recruiters have to meet a quota, and a quota is usually 4 people, and these 4 people are usually hard to get into because, like I said, there's always stigma towards the military. So they will do anything to try to get you in. So the people that are out of high school, they don't have the guidance necessary to make these decisions on their own, and they usually don't look into what they're getting into. So from before joining the military.com post in 2018, one of the lies they will tell you is college is paid for. Well, it is and it isn't. Depending on what you get in the military, like what kind of job you're doing and how well you perform your job, those are the prerequisites needed to attain like financial aid, or depending how well you do at your job, this will determine how much money you will get out and what benefits you will achieve. So. And then another thing will be, let's see, my thoughts real quick. Okay, so, I'm just gonna move on. So, when they're trying to join the military, they don't do their job as well enough, and they're not getting retrieved full benefits. And I can't. Okay, I'm just going on. Okay, so the people that looked into the military, they're gonna do a better job of what they're getting into, so they're gonna try to do better on the ASVAB. That whole point here is the ASVAB. My sister was actually one of them to fall into this trap. She got a low ASVAB score of 53, and she only got electrician. But if she would have tried hard enough, she would have got a better job, where she could have transitioned easier into civilian life to get a stable job. So the people that actually looked into it, they are doing better for themselves, and this comes from military.com. People who have a better ASVAB score will actually have an easier time transitioning into life, and they will achieve better benefits, which is seen across military members. I mean, people who join the Air Force, they're in tech engineering jobs, so they can go to SpaceX or NASA. People who are in the Navy doing electrician jobs, they can easily go to Edison. So you can see kind of this emphasis here that they can do these jobs and transition, either get a stable job, make it life easier. And people, like I said before, they didn't look into what they're doing. They're getting like combat jobs, which is a low score needed. They will have, unfortunately, get many hardships. They will see war, which will make it hard to join back. They'll have mental issues, and there will be lots of troubles with them. So the hardships during service, we already know about war. That's a common one. PTSD, of course. But what about other issues? I'm mainly talking about women. This could be one of them. Peer pressure by your coworkers, and this is seen in Van Kassen Supriya, New York Times published in 2018. She noted that 50% of women are experiencing sexual harassment from their superiors. So this is like, if there's being sexual harassment from superiors, this culture has not changed. And these women are gonna do worse. They're gonna probably be raped, groped, or be made fun of for just being a woman. Or if let's talk about another thing. When I worked at the volunteer for the VA hospital, many of the men there said, yeah, if I didn't drink or go to parties, I would be an outcast. And that really puts a detriment to your mental health, because these are the only people you can talk to. If you're an outcast, you're gonna have no social companionship. So these people usually be on their own. And let's see. And this leads me to, if my suggested action is, if you want to figure out more about the military life, you should volunteer at the VA. I volunteered there for 4 months, and for my senior project, and actually went back there for another 3 months, and I saw the attitude they had towards the military. So older generations, depending who you talk to, they hated it because usually they were drafted, like not being on war. So I know some people were drafted, he didn't like it at all, his friends got killed. Or if you could talk to some people who went to the Air Force and didn't have much of a combat job, they just sit there on base and make planes, they say they love their job. So this whole discrepancy about the military comes from these three, that stigma of people who are informed versus uninformed. And if you know what you're getting into, you're gonna reap the benefits. If you don't, sadly, it's a big decision. Thank you.